And the day of battle is when is this white man or enemy gonna come in like a flood to basically go to war with you Negroes, right. Latinos, and Native Americans. Right. And that's the will of the Heavenly Father.
Yep.
Because he wants to kill 2/3 of you niggas, man.
Right.
And you niggas.
He showed David Ferguson.
He want to kill he really want to kill the whole, kill as many Israelites as he can, and then the remaining stragglers, you can be re-educated.
That's right. So, which one you got?
The martial law.
Yeah, martial law. Yeah, that's what's coming. See, that's the battle that you need to be preparing for.
Right.
That we making up the heads, we letting you know, look, martial law is coming. The mark of the beast, which is the microchip that they want to put in your right hand or your forehead, is coming. Making up a hedge so you can take this knowledge, learn for yourself, and get prepared. But no, our people, they don't want to prepare for it, they want to be niggas. They want to stay tucked into society where, a nigga hate change.
Oh, man.
A nigga hate change.
For right.
Right.
They like, change for more wicked.
Yeah. Right, you got a point. A nigga will change. You right, though.
Jake, our people jump from wickedness to wickedness. Once they be into some madness, then they get into some other madness.
Well, the scriptures say that. Heap sin on the sin.
Yeah, laden with iniquity.
Lacan.
So go to 3 again, bro.
Lacan. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
And that man of sin is the so-called white man.
Yeah.
And he's been revealed for the devil that he is. He's
right.
When you read about the devil in the scriptures, it's talking about the so-called white man.
Edomite.
Right, these Edomites. The one that got this system in place, man.
Right.
This system of oppression. To where you can't, it's Jake at the jaw, it's good for him, but he had to go to court yesterday. And then he paid for an all-day pass. And then
park his car.
He left at lunch, came back, they told his shit, cause in fine print it say, if you leave, you got to pay again.
Right. Yeah, I know I parked one day and it was supposed to be for hours, but you gotta come move your car every 2 hours. But you can keep that ticket, but you gotta keep moving your goddamn car. What the fuck?
And they got me. I was with Taza Yard because on certain streets you can't park there after 2 or 3 p.m. because that's when everybody get off of work. So they want the streets clear. But, you don't be knowing that shit.
Yeah.
But they had it posted. I was like, man, you buy a ticket, you think you good, man.
Right.
But yeah, that was the point on that. You had something
man, can the brother read something down in there? Some more on that chapter? Nah, because you was going into about the so-called white man. That's the devil, and this is one passage, so to speak, that proves it without a shadow of a doubt. Hey, start back where you
At the start of the beginning.
got me.
Sorry.
Yeah, start back where the brother left off at.
Come. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Get right.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
Right, that man of sin is talking about the so-called white man. According to the Bible, they the Edomites. They come from Esau, their forefather Esau. That's what it's talking about. But in these so-called churches, they say, well, you can't say that because you got many devils, many people that sin and do wickedness and all that. But that's because they don't understand the scripture.
Right.
Now this epistle is I'm gonna say letter so you can understand. This is Paul writing a letter to the Israelites. This was not to the heathens in Thessalonica. if I'm pronouncing it right, this was Israelites that was in Asia Minor. I believe, is that in Asia Minor?
Yeah, that's
I believe, yeah. So these was scattered Israelites that didn't know that they was Israelites. That basically was Paul, that got word through Paul and other apostles that worked along with Paul to get the word. That got the word through Paul. Peter started it, but then Paul took the torch to go and teach. The scriptures say Gentiles, it say Greeks, it say Grecians. Them talking about Israelites that lost their what's the word? That lost their heritage, for lack of better words. They was speaking Greek during that time period. They dressed like Greeks, and that goes back to knowing history. When the Greeks was in power, mainly going back to Antiochus Epiphanes, basically making the Israelites, a lot of Israelites bow down. It was either dead or accept the Greek fashion of life. It was called Hellenizing, a Hellenistic, making you a Hellenistic Jew. So.
Hey,
Oh, I got it. It's right there.
No, I was gonna say
It's in Macedonia.
It's in Mo. That's what it says.
Thessalonica.
Oh, it's not Salak. It's in Macedonia, like around where. That's where. Man, we talking about the Greeks. That's where Philip. That's where Alexander the Great, his father Philip, the Macedonian. That's where he came up out of that region. So Salakia. But I just want to point that out, man. Paul wasn't speaking these letters. This book is for the Israelites. This book is for the Israelites, and his job was to go out and retrieve, basically spread the gospel to the elect and wake to the Israelite foreigners, but it was for the elect. Right. Up until this very day, because the only one that's gonna understand this book is the elect.
You need a break, Ak? You good? Your voice good?
So these was Israelites that these different epistles was going out to. So let's go ahead, brother.
Okay. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Let no man deceive you, because back then, during that time period, now I want you to get Acts, the 1st chapter and the 6th verse. But during that time period, a lot of Israelites thought that the Lord was going to return and set up the kingdom of heaven right away. And Paul was saying, even though I'm preaching the gospel of Yahushua, he was the first to raise from the dead, and he's gonna return, and we gonna get power like he did. He's saying, let no man deceive you, that it's a period of time. A period of time have to pass before that happens. Yeah. Because you get the gospel means good news. The good news is that the kingdom is at hand. That's why in the book of Romans it says, now it's high time to wake out of sleep, because our salvation is nearer than we believe. Go ahead.
This is Acts chapter 5 verse 6. When they therefore will come together.
Who was coming together? This is the apostles, the 12. Go ahead.
They asked of him saying, Lord.
At this time I believe, I don't know if Judas Iscariot already was out of the picture, But go ahead, brother.
Wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Right, so this was what they was asking, because at this what happened was the Lord was crucified. The Lord was crucified. Because the Lord came back for the first time. I won't say the second coming, but the Lord was crucified, was in the earth for over 3 days, and then 3 days, and then he rose to the right hand of the Father, and then the Most High sent him back down, and he dwelt with the disciples for 40 days.